Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us here. Sport Manitoba monthly update with our good friend Sam Cortes with Sport Manitoba. Sam, Labor Day, no more white. Can't wear white after Labor Day, but we've seen 2 wins by the Bombers these past couple weekends. Had a great weekend. Tell us the scoop, what's going on the beginning of September here. We've got a couple of busy weeks coming up in September, and then we have, of course, another big event happening in October. It's a series, correct, with the Sports LeadHERship series. Let's start off with the Sport Manitoba Fitness Fall programs that are they underway already?
They're starting up real soon, but there's still some room to sign up. So, so as the seasons change, that's new programming for the fall coming out and some workshops as well for Sport Manitoba Fitness. So one of the ones that I wanted to touch on was the Fall Boot Camp, which is a total body workout. There's 12 sessions in the program from September 2nd to, this one did actually start, but till October 28th. And it's Tuesdays and Thursdays. And it's bright and early, 6:15 a.m. to 7 a.m. Or you can do 7:15 to 8 a.m. And that's outdoors at the park on waterfront there. Or if there's bad weather, we'll move into the Sport Manitoba facility. That's $149. And then also the pull-up program, which, as the name suggests, focuses on working on your pull-ups. And that's Wednesdays on September 22nd to October 27th from 5:15 p.m. to 6 p.m. And that's $109. And that's at Sport Manitoba as well. So if you wanted to learn more about what these programs, what you'll be doing, the details, and also to register, that's sportmanitoba.ca/fitness-center.
And of course, they're being held and worked with professionals that work with the Sport Manitoba office that have all their certifications and all that stuff. So that's fantastic news. Got to get out there, got to maintain your activity, because just because we're getting back to the regular grind, you got to still find me time / you time. So truly important.
Yeah.
Upcoming this week, starting National Coaches Week. Is that coming up this week already, Sam?
That's coming up on September 18th to the 26th. So it's the 7th annual National Coaches Week. And as we've talked about it before, it's just really a time to celebrate all the impact that coaches can have in our communities and say thank you. So Sport Manitoba Coaching has lots of ways to get involved. So all week during this week from the 18th to the 26th, Manitoba coaches can do free online and in-person NCCP courses. So you can browse those, register for those at sportmanitoba.ca/national-coaches-week. We're also going to do some giveaways for during this week as well. You can do, if you post a message on social media saying thank you to your coach, giving them a shout out, and you use #thankscoach and tag at Sport Manitoba on Instagram and Twitter, or at SportMB on Facebook. We'll be doing some giveaways there. So looking forward to seeing people's Thanks Coach messages and celebrating Thanks Coach, or celebrating National Coaches Week with everybody.
Coach is a huge point of organized sport, both team and individual. Got to give a shout out to all the coaches I've ever had in my life. I mean, I can't even count them on fingers and toes. There's been too many, Sam, but they've all had definitely a part of my heart and part of my upbringing, that's for sure, and still do to this day. So National Coaches Week from the 18th to the 26th. #, and of course, make sure you get all the connections there. You never know, you might win some great prizes from Sport Manitoba. I love the new shirts, by the way. I know they're not new, but I've seen them around and they look pretty snazzy. I like the gray and I like the yellow. So very nice. So if you want to pick one of those up, I'm sure they're available online too. We'll leave the Sport Manitoba Coaches Week for now, but we're going to talk a little bit more about another important session, and that's concussions and making sure that we're getting the return to play and the awareness available for concussions during this week.
Yeah, so exactly. Concussion Awareness Week is September 26th into October 2nd. Increasing that concussion awareness by providing those information resources, and really encouraging action across Canada. So a few things to be aware of is that Sport Manitoba, we have a lot of information and resources on our website, sportmanitoba.ca/concussion-awareness-week. Things like talking about prevention, recognizing the signs and the symptoms, what steps to take next if you have a concussion or if you know someone who has a concussion. There's also going to be a concussion awareness workshop presented by Sport Medicine and Science Council. That is on September 29th. That's a Wednesday, and that's at 6 p.m. to 7:30. It's free and open to the public. It's all going to be through Zoom, and it is geared towards athletes and their parents, coaches, officials. But again, to lots of resources to boost your knowledge on concussions, courses, Q&As, videos on our website. So you definitely want to check that out.
Good big thing about concussions is not obviously seeing the original and immediate signs, but also signs can occur later on after that impact, and making sure that we're not so quick to the return to play. Rather, we're taking those safety protocols and we're taking those steps necessary to make sure that that athlete is able to come back to play. And of course, great to have that knowledge, not just for coaches, but also for parents involved and observance of the sport, because they may be seeing things that we may be missing. So it's great knowledge, great to have it on Zoom, which is awesome. So you don't have to leave the comfort of your house, grab a cup of joe, sit by the fire, and check it out on that Wednesday, because I think that's a really good, valuable resource for everybody to have involved, because slip and falls happen, kids bang their heads, even adults bang their heads too. So it's really important to make sure we know the signs and the symptoms and be aware of what's going on. Concussion Awareness Week, September 29th is the Zoom meeting on that Wednesday evening. Getting into October a little bit, I love this series because it's such a wonderful ambassadorship and what Sport Manitoba has done. It's the Bison Transport Sports LeadHERship series. Tell us what's happening in October, Sam.
Yeah, for sure. So the sessions are starting back up again. So for those who may not know, it's a professional development opportunity for coaches, administrators, community leaders, volunteers of all genders from all different sports across Manitoba. So it's online again. The series will all be online as well, hosted by Sarah Orleski. The first one coming up in October is called Getting Girls Back in Sport. And so talking about the participation levels of women and girls currently in Manitoba and how the pandemic has affected them. There will also be 3 guests, Dr. Adrienne Leslie Toogood, Mackenzie Zacharias, and Sarah Zacharias, who will share their own experiences in navigating the pandemic and what that's been like for them. And this first session is on October 13th. That's also a Wednesday as well, and that's at 7 p.m. And it's free. You can go to sportmanitoba.ca/LeadHERship to register. And while you're there, you can also check out the 2020-2021 videos from last year. They're all up there on our YouTube channel as well, so you can check those out too.
And this is a series that's ongoing throughout the, I want to say calendar year, but more like the school year, because it happens starting in October and it goes all the way into the spring and early summer, correct?
Yeah, spring of next year. So yeah, we'll be updating with the new information, all the information about the guests and who they'll be, the panels and things like that. So what people can expect. So we'll be sharing those monthly as we go here.
Absolutely. Sportmanitoba.ca. All the headings are at the top. The tabs are there. Find all the information. Usually if you hit the search button, you can find it that way too. Find them on Twitter and Facebook as well, at SportMB, correct for both?
At SportMB is for Facebook, and then at Sport Manitoba on Instagram and Twitter. Yeah.
There we go. So there you have it. Sam, Cortes, anything last you want to say before we say goodbye? We'll see you in a little bit.
No, thank you. Thanks for having me. It was good to chat, and hopefully I'm looking forward to these couple of weeks that we have coming up and the events starting. So thank you.
Absolutely. Sam Cortes with Sport Manitoba. The building is open, 145 Pacific Avenue. Of course, just have to follow your protocols and whatnot to gather access to it. The fitness area is open. The introductory fitness monthly membership, was that still $25 or is that all done now?
The trial, yes. Yeah. And again,
Okay.
too, for all the public health orders and all of that, it's always going to be up on our website. the homepage. If you just go down to the bottom, there'll always be the post, the COVID-19 post there. You click it and it just has all the updated current restrictions, public health orders, how it affects the building. Also, the Sport Manitoba Hall of Fame has reopened as well as of September. So yes, that's open as well. So looking forward to people coming to visit again.
My favorite part of the first floor. I mean, there's lots of great floors above, but that's the nice part of the first floor. Go visit it, check it out. Wonderful to hear that. Sam Cortes, thanks for joining us. Have a great rest of the month, and hopefully it doesn't snow until the next time we see you.
Oh, I hope so. Let's enjoy the fall first. Yeah.
Let's enjoy the fall. Let's see the colors. Let's see our hockey and let's see our sports return safely and enjoying those wonderful times with our kids and kiddos all over this great province. Have a great rest of the day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. ASTV, always free to watch. And, of course, go check out Sport Manitoba. Great programming and resources available. Kids, parents, volunteers, and coaches alike. Have a great rest of the day, like I always said, and take care. Bye-bye for now.